Welcome to another version of Dudes After Dark. It's your host, Tony Lane, with Garage Beer. But you know what? We're all about layers of entertainment here on the Dude After Dark. Like I said, beer, barbecue, beards, bourbon, all the things. But don't worry, we got more layers than that. Did I mention we also do giveaways? Every month, all kinds of cool stuff. Sometimes even some Garage Beer merch. So tune in, enjoy the show. We love to have each and every one of you a part of us. Let's get after it, shall we? Dudes After Dark with Garage Beer. Cheers. Let's go. Boom. Let's go indeed. Got the 12-pack Garage Beer ready for this one because I am freaking excited. I am definitely excited for this one. Let me get down into this here. 12 ounces of nectar. Straight heaven. Let's go. Cheers, everybody. How the hell are we doing? We might have some new people in here tonight, and we welcome each and every one of you. If you are new, let me tell you real quick about our show. It has absolutely zero purpose in anyone's lives other than a targeted escape of the crazy world that is for, 60 to 90 um, minutes here, every Friday. Variety of topics. We're all dudes. We're all dudettes. We don't really try to solve any world's problems here. We just try to create a happy atmosphere. So if you're new, welcome. Happy to have you. We hope you stick around. And we know that with this kind of music we got tonight, we haven't done a lot of this genre. So there probably are some new heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Tony Lane. I'm the host, kind of the founder of this dumb dude network idea that somehow is still around and doing okay. Uh, but I am not alone in this endeavor with the Garage Bears. I have two co-hosts with me here, as always, tonight. Our first one out of the West Coast, the California, the Californian that's been born again, the artichoke grilling, sursterman slurping, poncho wearing while he jumps in the backyard pool, swimming. The man that climbs to the top of Mount Everest, aka the Electric Towers, where he wrestles Canadian geese with his bare hands and rips the medallions out with his teeth and compares it to filet mignon and serves it to all his friends and family. He can't be mad about this intro tonight. Johnsy.
What's up, buddy?
I'm
what
so
is
excited.
up, dude?
I love rock.
Bro, I was getting pumped up right there. I was doing the Rocky in the background.
I've been waiting for a show like this for so long, and we finally found. We'll have a story of how it came together because it's kind of funny, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We will take
Absolutely.
it. Oh, yeah. So, but we have our third host here, the mastermind of Killer Eating with Big K, who has absolutely been crushing our Thursday night show, Killer Eating with Big K. So thankful for that and thankful for Big K. You guys check that out too. We have cooking shows over here as well with like all things dude and dudette. So we try to get a little bit of everything.
We're pretty cool
but
now.
This man is a little bit of everything. That's why he is a member of the Dude Network. He might go fishing in the morning. He might go grilling in the afternoon. And he might drink a beer in his floaty in the pool in the evening. Well-rounded. Because he does everything. He is a dude. He's out of the 843. The South Kakalaki Miner of Carolina. Go! The three-time People's Champion. The biggest fan of the reigning national champion, Lady Gamecocks, after their perfect season. Damon Kite. And we all match.
What's up, everybody? Three times. Hey, don't forget it. Don't forget it. If you don't know, you know now.
Man, I forgot to do the banner for tonight, so
yeah. Guess what?
Oh boy.
But no, how's the week? How's the week, guys? How's the week?
Hey, a little busy, but it's all good. We'll take it.
Yeah, busy and
Real quick for anybody tuning in, and it's not live. Sorry, Johnsy, I forgot to mention this before I asked that. I meant for anybody that's tuning in, like, where's HUE? They will be HUE will be here at quarter after. So if you're tuning in, fast forward to the 15 after part if you want to listen to us knuckleheads. All right. Damon, you heard how your week was? Johnsy, go ahead. Proceed.
Lots of work and then headaches yesterday. For those of you who know, I had to get a new phone. and I'm still not able to get to my account yet. That's in the works. It's a nightmare. So hey, it just keeps getting better on my front, boys. Just keeps getting better.
But you made it to Friday night. You got to, hey, just like the point of this show, Johnsy, you're welcome for the 60 to 90-minute reprieve you're about to get.
Right. And here's the other deal. It should be real close to being over. That's all I'm saying. Real close.
How close though?
Well, they did go for a light on Unit 2. That's the last one.
Are we recording?
Are
we recording Sunday night tonight?
Yes, just in case. I know. That's why I said I got excited and then I had to pull it back because
man, people got to listen to me twice in a week again. They're over that shit. I can tell you that.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Well, you said it.
I don't know, man. After that Senator Bean soup last Sunday, I have questions. I'm still triggered.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, Robert, I hope you're happy we finally got you a soup episode in.
Yeah, way to go, Robert. Now you ruined my week. We all got sick, all because you made us do freaking soups.
Oh, Tracy, it's bad, sir. It is bad.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah.
He used to work where I work. He knows.
Oh, okay.
He's a lucky one who retired and got the fuck out of there.
Attaboy.
Hey, Tracy, can you tell Johnsy how to do
with that pinky out always?
Always.
Hey, and it's so strong too, because it's like it's not like limp or nothing.
I mean, that
like,
thing,
bam,
straight up.
Dude, it is. Hey, that is a natural reaction. It's like I hardly ever don't have it up.
You're better than us. He's better than us, Damon. That's what he's saying.
Happens. It just happens.
I mean, let's just cut down to it. We can go back and forth, but we're going to end up at the conclusion. So let's just jump right to it.
Yeah.
If you guys say I'm better, it's not. I didn't say nothing like that. I think you guys are cooler than me, but you constantly say I am, so maybe I am.
No, okay.
There it is. There.
I at least got to edit this banner to get them on here.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't have anybody on.
There you go. See,
last week. See, you know what I mean? No one wants a limp pinky.
No one wants a limp
some people might not want a limp pinky. They might want like a limp.
Well, I'm glad you broke up.
I am glad you broke up.
YouTube censored you, sir.
Yeah.
They were like, you're not at 8 minutes yet.
No one wants a limp. Yep, that's exactly
no one wants a limp pinky. They would rather have a limp thumb. You know, it's already bad enough.
These will definitely be coming soon. I understand. We're sorry, Steven, but don't worry.
We got some news coming up soon that might be a little bit more relevant. But
not on the website, sir.
Right. Of course, we got our boy Robert in the house.
Oh, Chippy.
Lights, camera, action. He knows.
Oh, yeah. He knows what time it is.
Terry White, what's up?
You know what time.
Unkies! There they are. What's up?
So lucky
he fell through the crack.
In the house. Steven's in the house. Adventures in the house.
Yeah, everyone's in the house. Thankful for all of you. And for all you watching and aren't commenting, we still love you too. If you'd like to hit that like button, we wouldn't be mad at you, but we're not going to tell you to do it. That would be rude. That would be unorganic. But if you do like it, let us know by hitting that like button. How about that?
And all I'm saying is if you like, you subscribe on YouTube or whatever place you're watching us from, and you share it with a friend who you like or don't like. Maybe you want to punish them, or maybe you think they'd really like it. Either way, we're cool with either. It helps us continually to either bring you solid entertainment or every week something to send to your friend to bug them. So
true.
Win-win. Win-win, folks.
Yep. Win-win. Win-win.
Win-win.
Special teams.
Speaking of banners.
Got it up.
Don't forget about this.
Boom! Ooh, sweet.
1 a.m. in the morning. Ask for Tony. He will answer.
Yep. And actually, you know what's crazy is there's a lot of nights I might. That's about what time I start. Like, if I'm up at 1, like it's rough.
Nope. I got drool running down right there at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I've seen you on here about 11:45, and it gets pretty bad for your boy Damon when we hang out and do like these Sunday night recordings on Friday night. Our boy Damon, 3 hours of talking that past his Betty by time. He's
That's
struggling.
right. Hey, that's what happens when you're old like I am, bro.
Here
Hey.
we go. Here we go.
Boom.
Wait, what did you do? You should go back and watch the one where we had the Messer boys on. My mom's got brought up on that one too.
No, he said he shared it.
He shared it with his mom.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Mom's
they were
cool,
making
mom's
jokes
cool,
about me sharing with their mom. Anyway, Terry White, appreciate that, dude. Yes, we're
For sure.
super proud. We are super excited with what Damon and Kay have put together over there.
Yeah, man.
Seriously,
It's coming together, man. It's coming together
Right.
good.
for
So-
sure. So real quick, before we bring them on here in a couple minutes, guys, let's talk a little bit of our music. You know, these
All Hell
guys,
Bad
I would put them
Religion.
in I'd put them in like the alt rock. Yeah. Okay, Johns, we'll go around the table. Your Bad Religion. Like, so your music scene
I'm huge punk emo.
is
punk emo. Period. Like
so you
90s,
love this. Like you are
like
excited for tonight.
Yes, dude. Like this. Like we are talking to, and I don't want to genre them. I don't want to misgenre them. Like that's a big thing. Like I call everything
did.
emo or punk, and people go, "Oh, I'm all indie." Oh, my bad. Whatever. Okay, you know.
I'm ska.
That was my scene. Ska, punk, all that. Like we used to call it, like when Blink 182 and like punk like that came out, we called it bubblegum punk because it was way softer than the stuff we grew up with in the 90s. And then came like 2000s emo, dude.
Oh yeah, and then
Midwest bands, Cali bands, just like screaming and singing the pain.
And there was like different levels of emo.
God, dude.
Yeah, there was
so sick. Yeah, and then like bands like
there was like
Thrice and
Heartbreak
Thursday.
and Love emo. There was
like Thrice and Thursday that were like metal emo almost, with screaming and really fast beats and heavy.
And now they got
metalcore.
like
Called metalcore.
rock country.
No, not
now they're just
metalcore.
like
Not metalcore.
I like metalcore. I
Okay.
like metalcore. Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's like Falling in Reverse now. They were escaping
exactly.
fate. Falling in Reverse is, dude, shout out Ronnie Radke, bro, because I remember when they were at Warped Tour when he was all effed up on drugs and in crazy situations.
Shout out.
And then he left, they broke up, got clean, and Falling in Reverse is a powerhouse.
Absolutely.
If you haven't, they redid a song. What song was it? Oh, dude, they redid a song, and it is like one of the best versions I've ever heard in my life. You know what I'm talking about, Damon? On the rooftop. On the rooftop.
Hang on.
No.
Falling in Reverse.
I went blank, bro.
Hey, right here, Steven, I saw MCR with a Static Lullaby. If anybody remembers a Static Lullaby, they were the shit back then too.
Okay.
Before their 3 Cheers for Street Revenge with Helena and I'm Not Okay came out, I'll say it right now, we got effing lit with the Static Lullaby and My Chemical Romance.
They redone Papa Roach's song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Falling in Reverse. I really forgot that Watch the World Burn, where he's just like, I'm going to be a rapper.
Yes.
Like the first like 2 minutes, he's like just burying everybody in the industry.
Oh, dude.
Just let everybody get a slice. And then he just starts screaming like ultra hardcore rock at the end. And I'm just like, man, he just wanted to show everybody
best
just
song,
do whatever.
Steven, is Drowning Lessons from the first album they released. I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. That's the best album they ever came out with. If you don't know that one, go back and find that album. Right. Drowning Lessons, Head First for Halos. Sorry, I'll nerd out on this music all day long.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with me.
Funny.
I'll know the music, but I don't know the names of the song. But I'll know the music. I'm like, yep, that's so and so. Yep, that's so and so. But I won't know. You're on it, bro.
And yes, Under Oath, dude. Under Oath, it was. They have some sick stuff after Aaron left.
Like it.
But
Start
their
to
best
finish.
Stuff with what?
I didn't like Under Oath finish.
Really?
Like I could listen to bits and pieces of the songs and like it. And then like
look, that's 2 times it cut you out when you were telling false.
No,
I will. I'm glad you
I will do this right now. No, not good. So, dude, that Falling Reverse, Watch the World Burn, 70 million views.
Oh,
on
dude,
it.
yeah, they're huge.
That's
They're
nuts.
huge, bro.
And Epitaph Record is getting all of it.
Well, Ronnie's really talented musician, dude. Like he's a really talented songwriter, and he's lived through all that stuff. So there's a lot of they put out hits.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. So Damon, we went over to Johnsy's real quick. Who were your early music influence as the guys are getting ready here in the background? We got two of them in.
The thing is, man, is I'm so broad. It just depends on my mood that day. But I mean, to me, if I'm a jam, the heavier it is and the more screaming in that song there is, and the deeper the scream, we're good to go.
Like
Okay.
As I Lay Dying. Oh
gosh. Yeah.
So you like the ending of Home here at the end, like that finish there at the end.
Oh yes.
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
Yes.
When they laid out that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they look, Steven Tyler was like the first one back in the 70s to start screaming in songs, a little different. But bro, as soon as they started bringing back screaming like the way they do screaming in metalcore and the indie emo stuff, just please give me more. Just please give me more.
Well, I tell you what, we're about to get more of HUE. I'm excited for this, man. I've been waiting on this for like 2 weeks now. And the album, the single just got released on the 1st. This is like their debut single from what I can see, at least in this project. We're going to find out if they've, done a bunch of other stuff in between. It's not easy on YouTube. It's not easy, but it's gotten another 1,000 plays today. It's already at 4.3 thousand. Not a bad debut, and I'm sure that means the impressions are going wild to get that many views. We know how that works. I told them to share our secrets. Dudes and dudettes, it is an absolute honor and a pleasure to have these guys here with us tonight. Dudes and dudettes, the band, all of them. Three screens. So we're gonna bring them here one at a time. We'll make this as quick as possible.
Yep.
HUE.
Highly underestimated.
What is going on?
Hey, how we doing, boys? How we doing?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Oh man, you're guys like what?
Thanks for having us.
You're probably
hell yeah, dude! Thanks for coming on.
They're all hating the guy that booked this right now. They're all this is the dumbest shit I've ever done. No, man, guys, we're seriously happy to have you here, man.
Have, like my actual name, I just was like HUE Guitarist. I don't know why I did.
Yeah,
I'm doing this in like the browser on my phone, so I just kind of like type something. I don't know.
What's funny is
my name's
so
Nick.
Good.
What is it?
Nick?
My name's Nick. Yeah, I play guitar.
Nick. Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, you don't even got it on your Instagram. I couldn't creep on that at all. I had Ollie and Is it Ari?
RJ.
My bad.
Yeah. RJ.
Ollie and RJ.
Sorry, man. I'm going with Tony Lane over here, man. I'm trying.
We're sorry, guys. We're sorry.
We'll get better as this goes on. But no, seriously, guys, you guys are crushing it, man. How has the debut went? I mean, it looks like it's went well. It looks like it's still getting a good push out there. You guys have been hammering it on Instagram. I don't know if anybody's seen anybody have that many followers without actually releasing a full song yet. But no, like you guys can figure out who's going to talk who. But no, how's it going on the release with Home? And we hope, with your permission, we can all jam out with you here in a little bit.
Man, please jam out.
Yeah, we got that. Dude, I've listened to it 5 times today. I'll do 6.
Awesome,
I'm just calling a spade. That's all.
Yeah, call a spade a spade.
That's right.
Man, a man with the callback.
That's right.
Shoot,
hey,
honestly,
we're pros out here, man. We've been doing this for years.
I was gonna say,
we got backdrops, we got sponsors, we got banners. I mean, what do you want, man? We got it.
I was gonna say, man, honestly, you should let Nick take it away because he's always responding on the Instagrams. Like,
I'm like the person. I'm like the point of contact most of the time on the internet. If you like see anyone responding to your comments from the band page or like that's like 99.9% me.
Atta boy,
But
Nick.
yeah,
Hey, we
There we
appreciate
go.
you, man.
yeah,
Nick's thumbs are like.
yeah, and I have like
Hey,
the whole
the
That's
guitarist,
all with
man,
love,
they got to be
guys.
good. The guitarist he's clearly the guitarist in his name, so you know he's good with the
Yeah,
fingers, you know?
yeah.
he's on his phone like.
Yeah, but the debut's been it's been nice. It's been awesome actually. Like it's just, we've been working on this song like since before pandemic, so it's just really nice to finally have it out and done. And like
Yeah.
been a long time coming. We talked about it a lot, showing people here and there, went through many stages to get it to where it eventually ended up, and it's just such a relief of finally out and like not studio anymore, not hiding it, not being like, oh, so just come out. It's it's nice. It's been great.
It's here, man.
Man,
So, I mean, you
yeah.
guys probably enjoying taking a couple days of chilling and just enjoying, you know?
No, I've
Man,
just been
yeah,
responding to everyone's comments every day.
man,
It's
so
been nice though.
many.
It's just been nice to have the engagement and the people,
Yeah.
Right.
So, Ollie, what were you
Where's-
saying?
yeah.
I was just saying, it's been so many
into-
posts and replies and reposts and people just going nuts, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it. It's great.
Hate to hear it. Hate
Yeah,
to
that's
hear
not
it.
a bad
Not
thing.
not to be
Hey.
complained about. It's just
Right,
like
right.
Ali and I yesterday were talking about how like we'll see like the notifications for a comment, but then when you try to go back and reply to it, like you can't get it because
It's
it's too many.
buried.
Yeah, that's a great problem, but
No,
still.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we're all creators down here too, and not in the music world, but yeah, we've all had them videos, man, where you're there for like hours and you just can't, and you feel bad, like you feel odd, like man,
Yeah,
someone took the time to like comment on this video, and I worked so hard for these comments, and I can't even get to them
Mm.
all. So, yeah, first world problems
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
yeah.
Uh, so
What's
we do want to listen to the song and let
Yeah.
everybody know what we're talking about here tonight, and then I think that'll kind of segue into the rest of your time here with us, guys, on your music influences, upcoming music, your style, what you're going for here. But Damon, if you're ready, man, let's
Yeah, well, let's do this. Let's do this first.
yeah.
Either which one, whoever wants to shout it out. Tell us the background of how this song come about before we jam it out.
See, this is why Damon is the music
That
guy
was one
here.
of my
This is why we
questions for
bring
sure.
him on. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah,
That's in the
this is
list
a
right here.
Ali.
Good job,
This is
Damon.
an Ali thing.
That's an
All
Ollie
right,
thing.
Ollie.
All right,
All right,
you get the
Ollie.
D screen.
This is an Ali
So,
answer. This is Ali's baby.
Okay.
yeah, it's funny. We had a band before, and it was funny because we had a couple songs and we just didn't
Another one of my questions.
we didn't know what we were gonna do. And I had the idea to make this song because I just got sick and tired of being like it felt like we were being disrespected. Like it felt like every time we did something, we would get ignored, like, and then or we would get really far and then it would be like, oh man, like we got so far, and then you get to like the label people or something, they'd be like, oh man, like you're not gonna sell over here, sorry to tell you, we're not moving forward with you, but it's nice to know you. And that happened,
dragging that carrot in front of you.
and it happened even in our hometown with like the type of music we were doing. So that was the past stuff, and then we got to a new collection of songs where it was like Nick had a baby song where he was cultivating that song a lot. And then we had another song where it was like kind of our sound from the past. And then we had another song that was kind of more soulful. And I just felt like I needed like a business card song, like a song where it had everything that we do in one song.
Okay. Yeah.
I got you.
I think you did that.
And then Home, basically the reason why the lyrics are what they are is because we combine every sound from here. We combine the trappy elements of like what people use here, the production, the electronic production and stuff, to like the go-go and the DC go-go, and maybe a little bit of like
all that, right?
A lot of people say a little bit of hardcore and stuff, like they'll hear that, but we really were going for like Periphery, Animals as Leaders type of guitars and stuff like that, because they're from here too. And then we combined them all together, and I didn't know what to write the song about, so I wrote it about how the people are here. Some of the people are like people are kind of mean here, man. So like,
Mm.
if they don't like your thing, you will know because they will gladly tell you.
They will
It's
gladly.
It's
so
Sounds
like-
like
funny. It's so
California.
true. I mean, it's
So-
just it's the whole East Coast in general, man. It is a mentality. Like there's no secrets.
Yeah, so like when I wrote the
Yeah.
words, it was about like how sometimes the biggest haters can be in your
The people
hometown,
here,
but
though, it gets ridiculous.
if you get past the haters, then everyone who feels like that we all kind of like are on the same side.
Mhm.
We're all like
Yeah.
one big squad. We're one big group of people who all like want to become something that just are sick of people hating on our trajectory, our path. So, and it's funny because that's what home is about. It's about like kind of getting past all the negatives that could be at home. And
I mean, dude,
because
yeah, you're at the right place, man.
yeah,
No, I mean, dude, and that's what music is all about, man. It's like, expressing yourself, unifying people. Sometimes, there's probably some artists out there, their goal is like, I want to be weird. I want to separate everybody. But like overall though, you like, your mission. So it sounds like your mission here, before we get into the song, is, just getting everybody on the same page in your local community, home. Trying to get everybody on the same page at home, right?
Right.
yeah.
All right. I'm down with it. Let's
Yeah, I love that.
I'm ready to listen. I've been waiting to listen to it for 5 minutes. Let's do it.
Oh, I say, without further ado, here we go. Home.
Why you stop now? Scared love is just a seat, matching cap and gown. Secrets ain't getting you far, but why you stop now? Is my fault giving you power just to bring me down, down, down? Sanity, amnesty, it all look just like a fantasy. Fantasy, taunted all the dreams you plan to be. Plan to be, I'd rather die for what I stand to be. Stand to be, stand to be, yeah. I was raised up on my own. I see best when I'm alone. Just tricks out of trade, just tricks out of trade. Call a spade a spade, call a spade a spade. Lord, I love my wolves at home.
Man, I
Yes.
tell you, dude, it don't get
Yeah,
old.
it's
At least
great,
not
though.
yet. I haven't played it
How
out yet.
fun
I
was it
probably will.
recording that? How
A
fun
little
was it
off for
recording that one?
little off for us.
Like that music video. And it's like you're just partying out
Dude,
on the
that looks like
freaking
I was
lawn.
Yeah, we
Let's
actually
young.
used to
go.
live. Me and us to live in that apartment that we're in front of.
Oh, okay.
Me, Ali, our other guitar.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, something happened to the sound.
Yeah, who knew?
Oh no.
we can't hear you, Nick.
Nick, what happened to the
Nick,
sound?
We can't hear you, Nick.
he muted himself or he lost connection.
No, I'm
No.
looking at it. He ain't muted. Now
Okay.
he's muted. No, he's not.
Oh no.
Nope, he's still.
Yeah, what happened?
Ali, you want to
You
pick up
might-
where he was at?
Go
Yeah.
go out and come back in, Nick.
Yeah, you might have to reconnect, Nick. I'm sorry, man. It happens sometimes. The technology's a funky thing. So,
Hey,
Yeah,
what he was
man.
saying that you guys were, it was a couple of you guys' apartment complex. You know, that was the filming and all that. So pick up where he
Yeah,
left
so
off.
I always was trying to figure out like what was the most DMV thing that I could possibly find to do, like really to be the setting of a music video. And I was thinking about going to, like, you know, we're in DC, so people think monuments or people think like downtown,
Right.
or people think
Right.
like
Yeah.
Or the
these
capital area
statues
and
or
shit.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I think the most DMV thing I can think of is how weird our apartments look. It's like our apartments look so weird. Like they are like in the middle of like grassy areas. And it's like people
Sorry.
don't understand that it's in between a city and a suburb. It's not really a suburb either. It's like the county, the PG County thing is not really a suburb. It kind of is, depending on where you are, like Bowie or something. But our apartment complexes, they almost feel like an extension of the city. So I knew that if I did it there, people would recognize it, and it's been going crazy. Every time people see the video, they're like, "Oh, I used to live there," or "That's in Maryland."
Hell yeah.
And
For any,
so like
oh,
we got all our people, we got all our friends, all our and really all the people who are supporters over the years, or we worked with,
That's
or
important.
they've been there with us. That
Yeah.
those were the only people we knew that were going to show up. Like we tried to get a
well,
couple
and they
more people
wanted
to
to
show
be
up.
there. I mean, man, you don't put on a show like that, and you don't want to be there. You know, they were getting after it, and they looked genuine. They looked really genuine.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like I always say, I was like, dang, all those people in the same place. I didn't know if that could even happen again because of like all the people that were in there. Some of them moved away. Some of them have
Right.
been in different walks of life. A couple of them are musicians.
When did you film this? When did this take place? Because you said you've been working on this for 3 years. You released a behind the scenes thing like 3 months ago, so it leaves a little bit of a gap there.
So the irony,
Just a little.
yeah, the irony is that like we kind of started working on the song in about, I said we started really working on the song in like 2019, 2020. Let me see. What I guess the guitar part, the part that the song actually starts with was just an effect that I had and I learned from trying to replicate some Circus Survive tone or something.
Nice.
And then like I just used R&B chords with it, and I was thinking about making it into a beat, but for some, I just knew that I was like, I need to make this into a band song. So around that time, I presented it, and our other guitarist, he was cool with it. Like, man, let's try it, you know. And I was like, it's bouncy enough. I should put a bounce beat in it. But that went like, that took me through a whole rabbit hole of details.
Right.
Like,
I
okay,
just
what
went in a rabbit hole
details?
listening to you, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gone. You just went
Bro,
in
it's
weeds.
like the details of like what could make it go wrong. I had to get everything right. I had to go like, okay, this percussion versus that percussion, or this guitar tone versus that, or do I need a 7
Yeah, I
string
was
for
really
this?
pushing for 7 strings at the time, and then Ali was like,
Yeah.
"No, dude, we can play and drop beat forever. Like you're wild." And I was like, "Bro, 7 strings, 7 strings." And yeah, then he eventually he broke and got down with it, and then he made that little riff, and I was like, okay. And I actually, like, me and our keyboard player were like the first like haters of the song. We didn't really like that much. We didn't really like it. We were like, I mean, it's okay, it's cool, but like we had other songs and we were working with a lot of different sounds at the time, and it was just like, I mean, okay, like okay, it's a song we have, okay, like we just weren't stoked about it, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's all good. It grew on for sure.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Let's
obviously it
go.
did. You know, you guys worked on it for 3 years to release it. You know, so you kind of have to kind of stay the course. You know, over
Yeah,
that
we went to
Well,
the
long.
dude,
studio a bunch of times.
I
Very
played
good.
in bands in high school and stuff like that, so I understand. Like, that's why I laughed when he said we were the first haters, because I remember, one of the guys brought a song and it was like I was like, nah, and I was the singer, and I'm like, nah, I ain't singing that, dude. No way. No, you are not putting me on stage. And it ended up being like one of my favorite songs, like the best songs we did back then. It just, like,
And it's like sometimes like a
Yeah.
bad song on an album, the more you listen to an album, like eventually the crappy song that you skipped over originally ends up being like
becomes
your
your
favorite
favorite,
song.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
used to
yeah.
have that happen with
Yeah.
favorite songs. Yeah.
Especially if it's in the
Hey,
right order, because it's just like it's like
So,
an extension of the song you like.
yeah,
right.
I was gonna say, RJ,
Yeah.
what's your music, influences and all that going back into this year? We haven't really got to hear much from you here. You've waited patiently, so let's hear what your take on all this is.
Yeah, I first got involved in like 2019, and the idea was like presented. The band was still like in its previous iteration, and things were like pretty metal heavy.
Mm.
So
Ooh, wait.
I was like adapting and like picking up a lot of the double kick parts, but then conveniently for me, I ruptured my Achilles on my
Oh,
left foot.
yeah, that's not
Yeah,
good.
at the same time. So I actually like kept playing drums. I just like gave up on the double bass stuff.
Oh shit, bro.
Um, yeah, and then like I remember like for the demo we did electronic drums here in my condo, which eventually like evolved into more and more and more. So yeah, it's been a cool process to get to this point.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Damon, Johnsy, I know I've been asking all the questions, and I could ask probably 100 more, so I'll let you guys jump in here.
Well, I mean, I'll go first. I mean, we'll jump right here to the crowd first. Right here it says, where did y'all get y'all's metal? Basically, where did your metal background come from for the band?
Yeah, let's get to
Uh,
some influences
let's see.
here. There
Yeah,
we go.
basically,
Well,
exactly.
for
Basically,
me,
influence.
like, yeah, for me, so like I've always listened to like rock music and rock based stuff since I was a kid, and then my older brother got into metal, so obviously I got into metal and
Right.
guitarist, and so he really was into like I heard you talking about SLA dying in the before I like was on. He was really
Mhm.
into like August Burns with SLA dying, a lot of metal course, a lot of like
August Burned, yeah.
tech
Norma
metal,
Jean.
like Swedish
Ooh,
metal, death
yeah.
metal.
Oh,
What is it
wow.
like? Omnium Gatherum, Children of Bodom.
Bodum, yep.
Oh,
It's so
wow,
many
man.
bands. It's just a lot of
Yeah,
bands. Like if it's
some of
some
them bands
super
I haven't heard
metal,
of in a
my
minute.
brother is there for that. Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Rest in peace, Alexi.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
shame.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and then
Right.
the previous iteration of the band was actually like a melodic death metal, post-hardcore kind of fusion thing, and that was
Crazy.
by the
Okay.
time I had joined the band, I was playing bass and doing like backup vocals, and we were like still pretty like mellow death heavy, and yeah, Ali for that. That was like a 10-year thing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I
Wow,
was
so
going to
you
say
guys
that. I
were
guess.
playing that for a
Back
long
when
time.
Ali played guitar.
Yeah, I guess I
You
could
guys did the
piggyback off
flip
that.
flop. You did the flip flop.
Yeah, because
Yeah, we
basically,
talked
like, I'm
about
not
it a
gonna
lot.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. We were like me and my old screamer, like we were like really like on some like we're trying to be so good type thing. We were like mini elitists, but like accidentally mini elitists because like
Right.
we wouldn't agree with elite ideals, but at the same time,
You're
like
mimicking that.
anything.
Yeah.
And no, just like doing stuff that was like on some mainstream stuff. It was just not us. Like it was funny. We
Right.
were just gonna be weird. We were looking up to bands that were weird. We were looking up to like I Rustled a Bear once, or like We Buttered a Bear with
Yeah.
Butter, or like we were looking up to like I mean, we loved Black Dahlia. Black Dahlia was just in the
Oh,
heart.
Mm-hmm.
Black
right.
Dahlia forever. Like R.P. Trevor, man. Like that
Yeah.
type of stuff was really integral because I came from like more of a I did come from listening to like it was all hip hop and soul and like
Mm.
R&B and stuff like that, and then I got into like rock through mainstream rock. Like then I reloved Fall Out Boy and stuff like that. And
Oh
when
yeah.
honestly
Yep.
the craziest thing was like when Fall Out Boy did the hiatus, I was looking for new music and I found like Escape the Fate's first album.
Yeah.
Early
Oh,
Fall Out
that's
Boy,
such
for
a
the
good.
record.
It-
Early
Oh,
Fall Out
super
Boy.
banger.
Early Escape the Fate is absolute money.
That
Late
first
Fall Out
one,
Boy, no
that
thanks.
first album is like 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything
Yeah,
after
dude.
that
Oh
was
my
a big
God, I
pile
love
of
you
poo
boys.
poo.
To back.
It went
It's
downhill
crazy.
after that.
Front to back, bro.
It's crazy to me because after I found the first Escape the Fate album, I went into a rabbit hole and I found everything else. Like I remember looking up blogs like, so I was like, who is Chiodos and who is Alisana and who is, and I was looking up like Thrice and like I was
Yeah.
finding
yeah.
like everything I possibly could, and then
Welcome
I found
home.
a Del.
Welcome
I
home.
found a Del Wears Prada. I feel like the thing that was so interesting was I found a Del Wears Prada,
Oh,
and I
love
thought
that
that
album,
I
dude.
thought that was a great medium of like between singing and screaming, like with
Yep.
breakdowns and stuff.
True.
But at the time, it's so funny. Like you guys said, when you hate something, I hated Bring Me the Horizon. At the time, I don't know why I did not like Bring Me the Horizon so much.
Well, you can't like them
And-
all. You can't agree on that one.
Yeah.
And
No,
but it was
absolutely.
Yeah.
but it was so crazy because then Pray for Plagues grew on me so hard, and then I was listening to Bring Me the Horizon all the time, and it just, I'm telling you, the rabbit hole just, it got crazier and crazier.
It's
Then
deep.
you get into your post hardcore, you get into your dance gavin dance, and then after that I just got into super heavy stuff. I was just finding like whatever, the black metal, what, like anything. I was just looking all over the place, and I was just trying to learn. And I think the weirdest part was that was really discovering Periphery. I felt like that was so weird. They were in our backyard. I'd never heard of them.
When did you even,
Were
were you late to that?
So I found Periphery. I found Periphery at Periphery 1, but I found Periphery in a weird way. Like I found Periphery because me and Damo, we were into like,
But like,
we were into
when
all
was
this different. Like it had to be 2012. I was in Ken Lab.
Oh, bro, what P2? You weren't there for P1, bro. P1 is different.
But it's a wild part. So like, there was a lot of stuff that was going
Totally
on at the time. People kept saying that like Issues has stolen the idea of the riff from Icarus Lives, and it was like controversy that was going on.
Well, that was until like 20. Yeah, that was 12. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when
It's so funny, like hearing the timeline.
Right, dude.
Yes.
I'm
Exactly.
tripping out.
It's funny. It's funny. It's
Yeah,
funny.
like, we're nerds, dude.
It's funny for me though, because like
That's
I
why
wasn't
sit back
really,
and listen.
I wasn't really into like heavier stuff. I was always into like how Ali said, like soulful, but then like also like rock, but like more on the pop side. But at that same time period, I started playing for a band. I ended up getting on Warped Tour, and
Yes,
so
the best
Name
concert
drop.
series ever.
well, no, so it's like I'm really about the name drop. So like I'm on Warped Tour, and I'm not really hip to metal music, but like I'm making friends with everybody on the tour, especially like the drummers. So like my lunch buddy was Matt Griner, right? But I didn't know that like he was a big deal because I wasn't hip to his band until he's like, yeah, our set is at 3, come see us. And then also like we're walking around the festival and like he's getting mugged. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. So like around like that same time, like I was getting introduced to like August Burns Red, Chiodos, like Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah, but not like from a playlist, but it was just like I'm watching my friends perform, and then I'm like, oh shit, like everybody cares about them. So yeah.
August is dope.
Warped Tour was the coolest experience. I went to one Warped
guys.
Tour.
I'm a nerd too, so
yeah.
We're all music.
I went to one Warped Tour. I'll never go to another one. It was too good. I'll never.
Oh, you don't wanna?
Oh, dude, I went to 7. I just went to.
What's crazy is like I was
ahead,
at me and Ali went to the Warped Tour that RJ played, and we didn't even know.
That's funny.
We didn't know each other yet.
Yeah, I went to the one.
Yeah,
it was 04.
We didn't even see Virgo Green either.
It was the summer of 03. It was Rancid, Pennywise, Dropkick Murphys, Flogging Molly, Less Than Jake.
What year was that? What year was it?
The Gimme Gimmes. This was like
2003.
2003.
Oh, early.
This is in
That was
Cleveland.
way
This is
before I
Cleveland. And what's funny
yeah,
is
dude,
it was the
the
1
last-
year Anti-Flag didn't play, which is the only reason I really wanted to go because I thought they were going to be playing there. So that
Yeah.
was like my favorite band out of Pittsburgh. So
Yeah.
I remember when I first got on the tour, like our band's manager, he played in the starting line, if you know that pop punk band.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
What?
dude.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
crazy.
we've heard of. Yeah, they've been. Yeah, we've. Heard
Oh yeah, I think
in,
I heard
in
one
passing, of
song or
course.
something.
Anyways. But nah, so like he was like kind of giving us a pep talk before we went out on Warped Tour. Cause all of us, like again, we're like, hip hop, go-go, R&B type dudes from the DC area. And he was like, it's either gonna be the best summer of your life or the worst summer of your life. And he's like, but either way, it's gonna be a grind. And like that was the most accurate depiction of like what it was like to be on it for the whole summer. It was just like it was like hot as fuck every day. We're sweating like in parking lots.
It's miserable.
But
It's in the middle of summer, dude.
yeah,
It's.
but it was
they don't do
amazing
it
though.
in October.
It was like you obviously get like a pair or two of free Van sneakers, but like watching the soles of my Vans melt in a parking lot in Arizona, like because it's just too hot. But it was just like
dude.
it was an amazing
That's great.
experience though.
But it's dry heat in Arizona.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it don't matter. It's miserable heat, is what it is. The last Warp Tour I went was 2010, and it was when Bad Religion celebrated 30 years of punk rock. It was badass. But then I just went last year to I don't care what they call it when we were young. That is a Warp Tour reunion concert, and it is off the charts, dude.
Yeah, I got lucky.
What year were you playing, RJ?
Go.
Say it again.
You got to go? Sorry.
Oh, I missed it.
So someone said they got to go. Did you get to go?
No, that was Ali.
Yeah, nah, I got lucky. I got lucky and I got to go. Yeah, man. One of my friends.
Damn, I could have met Ali. What the?
It's crazy. No, like it was wild. One of my friends, she was she was dating one of my other friends, and he didn't want to go because he doesn't listen to rock music. He just really did not want to go that bad. And I was like, bruh, I will pay you. Let me just get that ticket. And she was like, yeah, man, why not, man? Just sleep on the couch in Airbnb. I got you. And then we flew out there, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to pace myself because everybody else, they were tripping. Like I know how Las Vegas is. It gets cold at night.
At night, yeah.
So I went there I went there prepared.
Right.
I went there prepared. I had my jacket. I had the shirt to take off. I had the shirt to put back on.
Right.
I was like, nah. I paced myself. I took I'm not gonna lie. I found a corner and took a nap like halfway through because it was like some bands in the very middle. I was like, okay, I can have like 30 minutes nap right here.
Right.
It's not very
And then I was
long.
like, boom. Like the craziest thing was the All American Rejects' crowd. That was wild. They got so wild. I couldn't even make it through to the other stages. I had to just stay where I was.
Wild,
Yeah.
dude.
Now, did they do like a split main stage there where they went left to right, left to right?
Mhm.
They had three stages.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very much like Warped Tour because it was like the third stage.
It was the spitting, and then all the little band stages were spread out around the grounds, dude. It is the spitting image of Warped Tour. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely on some Warped Tour setup. The crazy part was, the main stage, they were popping all day. Like Pierce the Veil destroyed it.
It doesn't stop, man.
Yes,
People
they did.
travel
To
forever
this
to
day,
see that
to this
one.
day, that Pierce the Veil 2012 Warped Tour performance is still one of the best things I've seen.
Oh, dude, Vinny, dude, he kills it all the time, bro.
I'm trying.
But it's crazy, it was a lot of bands when we were young that I never got the chance to see. Like, I don't know why, but I never saw A Day to Remember. That was like actually my first time ever seeing A Day to Remember.
Oh, they're so good. Damn it.
Man, I missed so much stuff. Like I missed Kill Switch with Howard in it. Like I missed
me
the entire
too.
era.
I did too.
So yeah. But yeah, that brings me back to like, that's how all of those bands is how I got into like the metal.
Right. RJ, what were you said? What year were you playing?
I was on Warped Tour in 2013 with a band called Red Gold Green. We did the US in the summer. We did the European leg and we did the Australian leg.
Damn,
What?
you
How
did.
cool,
That's awesome.
dude.
Yeah.
How
This
Nick,
was
man, I'm
awesome.
sorry for the
Awesome.
connection issues on this, man. I feel for you,
No,
dude.
it's like my fault. I need to up. It's my fault. My phone is old as shit, and I'm just holding on.
No, I feel bad you're missing the greatest podcast interview of your life, man. You're not even getting to take it all in. It's
I know,
terrible.
man. But I'm still here. I'm still here with the dudes.
It's all
Hell
good.
yeah. Hey,
We'll keep you
circle in the
bouncing back and
back.
forth.
Hey,
Warped
circle in the
Tour.
back.
Yeah.
So I have a question here for you guys. It took you a long time to come out with the first song, had to be perfect. Now you set the bar high.
Real
When's
high.
the plan on the next song coming out? And do you feel the pressure that you have to now match this energy going forward, man? Like people are gonna be looking at number 2.
There's a lot more songs that are ready. Not necessarily all the way polished, but they're here
Dude.
and they are amazing.
They're
It's
not
just a
like
matter of time, man.
Give me more. Give me more, guys. Give me
Yeah.
Are they
more.
similar in vibe, or is it like this is one and every song is going to just have a completely
I
different, or is it like the
I
bass, the harmony, the grunge, the scream, all that going to be mixed in?
we all were on a call yesterday and just kind of randomly talked about that same idea where it's like it all sounds cohesive, like you can tell it's all from us, but there's a little bit of something for every fan of rock.
Hell
So
yeah.
like
Yes.
we got some more for you to like turn up to and like turn up the sub in your EQ a little bit more if you want to.
Yeah.
There
But
you
then there's
go.
also like some more that's more like a little bit like it sounds like it could be like the background of a TV show maybe. Or like it's a good variety, but it all
lounge
sounds
band or
cohesive though.
something.
Yeah. But it all sounds cohesive. So
Well, being such an eclectic music fan, I'm here for all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for all of it.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you
that.
so
I
much.
love
And I
hearing
and
that.
I
Thank
think
y'all.
and I think that's what makes y'all special because each one of you brings a different genre, quote unquote, to the group. So each one of y'all styles makes the total group totally different than anything that's out there right now.
yeah.
Is there a
I
lot
think
of moving? Go
that
ahead.
idea really shines in our live shows. Like especially now that we've
Oh,
like
I
played a
bet,
handful
dude. Oh
together.
my god.
I'm probably speaking for you guys, but you guys probably agree. Like it's like especially the last one we played, it's just like it's flowing so much more. Where I look over and like I know where
Yeah.
Nick's gonna be kind of musically, and like how he's gonna be like presenting himself in this part of the song. So it's
I
like the
love
live show
that.
is really
Yeah.
getting better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're locking in for
The
sure.
last
For
ad
no
was
one who's ever played a live show in a band, that is something so special, dude. I am so jealous of you
There's
guys,
nothing
man.
like
I
it,
love
man.
that you guys are doing it.
It's
bro.
like
Crazy
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
Last show we had
Yeah.
was sold out because the agent so I teach a guy and his best friend was an agent. And I told the guy that I was teaching about my band. And he's like, "Oh man, my friend, I'm gonna send it to him." I'm thinking like, okay, you'll just send it to your friend. I mean, who?
Yeah. Heard that one before.
Right.
But then like, yeah, no, my friend, he freaking loves it. He said that you guys are famous, and like, I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, man, Polyphia follows y'all, and he knows them."
Oh
And I was like, "What?"
shit.
Oh yeah.
And then his friend put us on Unprocessed. Unprocessed was coming to America. Put us on a sold out Unprocessed show. Just automatic.
Holy shit.
So then we're
And
flipping out.
actually, I don't know if you follow
Up,
Unprocessed,
perform.
but they
Never
had a
played.
bunch of visa issues where they were kind of not going to make it, and their bass player had to go all the way back to Germany. We're sitting there at the sound check for the show, like they're chilling, they're doing like a VIP Q&A kind of thing. Their bass player walks into the venue from Germany. He comes back for our show. We get the first show. Like we had the first show in the US on the first headlining tour that Larry got to play.
Wow. How
It was
sick,
awesome.
dude.
no.
Yeah, no
It's
one knew,
magic, man.
but yeah, it was crazy. Like, and then it was what RJ said. We performed, and we're thinking, okay, we're just we warming up the room. We're gonna do the
Right.
best
Right.
that we are, like.
Mhm.
And after we played, everyone was just so shocked. They just talked like everyone, Unprocessed, the red-handed Nile, the entire crowd. Everyone was just
so sick, dude.
they were talking to us all night about
That
like
was
how
great.
I think to the point
And
that we're
that's
talking about though is like because we do have like the go-go elements in the music. Like go-go is a genre that has to be appreciated live to like fully like love it
right.
and appreciate it. And I think like that's where we're like uniquely sitting in between lines. And it's like obviously the song sounds cool, like people are loving it, they're banging with it, but like that live element and like you're getting
Oh,
our energy and like our personalities through our instruments, like I said, like the last show is like when I really felt it. I was like, yo, Slim, like we got something special right here.
We locked
Yeah,
in.
like I watched that music video. It's just like it just seems like a bunch of friends just having a good ass barbecue party, whatever, hanging out. And like I imagine that
That's pretty
vibe
much kind of
live,
what it was.
but like
Yeah.
10 times more. I know what it's like to see some of your favorite bands live and hang out and like stuff like that. And I can imagine how y'all's performance live would be. And that's the only song I've heard. That's
Right.
the only song I've heard. I can only imagine what else you guys got up them damn sleeves of yours.
Yeah.
It's because we kind of just kind of try to be safe and just prepare like way in advance. So
Right.
we have songs that are like answering certain questions. Like they'll be like,
Oh,
okay,
okay. Here
like
we go.
are you gonna do this sound again? And it's like yes. It's like okay, are you gonna go more go-go? It's like yes. Are you gonna go more rock? It's like yes. It's like we have like a lot of answers to the questions.
I like
That's how
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can you
Are you,
duplicate
okay,
this?
so
Is
you
there going to
guys
be
are.
more heavy? Yes.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying right there is you guys are actually more genius than everybody knows because you gave them the song with all the vibes, and we're like, no, that's just all of it. We're gonna hit you with a lot more, though.
Like,
So
what
just
part of that song
yeah.
did you
Precisely.
like? Oh, you like that? Then yeah, track 4. Oh, you like
Yeah.
that part? Yeah, track 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how the EP is gonna be, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
dude.
is there an expected release?
How
And
long?
then we got
Yeah.
this
How long do
super.
we
I'm not
gotta
even gonna say
wait?
too much about it. We have this super outlier song that's like completely out of left field, and it's a banger. And
That's probably going to be my favorite. I'm
Yeah.
calling it right now. It's probably going to be my favorite. I'm that kind of music fan.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb because I did see the little interview y'all done. Is it Come Over?
No, that's
God,
not.
Come Over
No.
is great though.
Hey,
No,
you
that's
gotta be
not
Come
careful
Over
on
is
this
great
show.
though.
We know our stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Because I mean, it was like a
That's
three-way
our
tie.
thing.
Like everybody was like, yeah, Come Over's the jam. Come Over's the one.
Right.
but
Yeah.
you know what's funny?
Come Over
I think
is
the
a
reason
jam.
the reason why Come Over is the jam is because like there's a traditional style of go-go that I feel like never got its like flowers. It's this like really fast bounce beat. It's kind of sound. In my opinion, it's almost like it's like if go-go wanted to be as fast as punk, this was like that era. It came around like early 2000,
Yes.
Mm.
and it's really smooth though. Like it can be heavy, but it can be also really smooth. We kind of combined them together. So Come Over
Yeah, that was the
being
song that kind of sold me on like this having something.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
He showed me
like
before I added the guitars, and then I was like, "Oh, dude, this is it. I'm proud of you."
Dang,
Really.
And
dude.
I at that time I was kind of like chilling, and then Ali like kind of represented everything to me and showed me Come Over, and I was like, hey yo, like.
This
Like, hey,
But
there it is.
to what you're saying though, how in that interview where all of us were like, come over,
Mhm.
I think something that matters though for me, I don't know about y'all, but at that point, my new favorite hadn't actually been made yet.
yeah, fact.
Ooh.
Yeah. So at
Yeah.
that
Damn, we're
point,
getting deep.
at that point of that interview, at the point of that interview, like Come
I
Over
still
was
love
my
Come
favorite,
Over.
but now I have another. I love Come Over, but I have another favorite now, so I don't know if
Come
I should
Over
say
is
it.
always
But
going to be. I'm always going to love
Yeah,
Come
y'all,
because
Over.
y'all know what I'm saying.
So,
yeah, because it's like it's funny because like Come Over, I messed with Come Over hard. It was one of those times where I was like, okay, because Home came first. Come Over came second. Come Over was like, okay, this is gonna work. Like this we did it again. Like this is happening.
hell yeah.
And then, we met Sky, man. We met Sky from Issues.
Here we go.
Which was how we were doing.
Yeah, we
Like,
did. He's the homie. Shout out
You
Sky.
can even further. Do you know if you push this button, like you will go even further? And boom, that's how the EP really got its wings. That's how it really started to fly for real.
Oh
I hear
boy,
you.
dude.
Uh,
I'm just yeah.
I'm
I
like
can't
chomping at the
wait.
Yeah,
bit.
a lot of people kind of throw
Right.
out the issues like comparison a lot, and we kind of sounded like that before meeting Sky, and I think that's kind of how we met Sky because it was natural. And he helped work on work on 2 songs, helped us like write 2 songs, and it was just he was pretty like hands on and off. Like he didn't like do everything for us. He just kind of like asked us the right questions, showed us the you know options, I guess, and we just kind of like it was nice. But
Yeah.
yeah, Sky's awesome.
Seeing his like writing style in person, and at the
Mhm.
time I was like super jet lagged because I just got back from like I was on a long trip, so I was like holding my eyes open, but it was just like
The whole like Germany, Australia, United States warp tour thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
One of that trip.
I'm
Might be
gonna
a
take
little.
all that back. I didn't say any of that, but
No, but still, like, no, like the jet.
Hey,
No, I'm just like,
it's
no,
already
not
been
like
clipped.
flexing on, like
It's
I'm
already been
flexing on like
clipped.
the traveling schedule you had to do for that, man. I would have been done, dude. I don't know.
yeah,
Dude,
They
that's
but
say
a
you
nah,
want
but
to be a,
warp
like,
tours are
you want
but
to,
why?
as Cypress Hill would say, you want to be a rock star, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But not, but like seeing Sky's like approach to writing and just like his knowledge of music and musicality and like just like his way of like creating, like trying to think something different. It was amazing to watch it. And then like at the same time we're watching and working with him, he's also teaching. So it was like it was really like amazing to be in that room for real. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah,
The
so
sky is really
good week.
wild with like detail. How I was talking about how I was missing details at home, and I had to like I went months and months and months of different mixes and trying to figure out different details that I was missing, or oh, do I need the timbales, or do I need maybe the guitar? This doesn't sound right. Sky can do all that in one day.
yeah.
He can
holy
figure
sh-
out all the details of like, oh, I
Not
don't
even
like
the
this.
entire day. It'll be like the over the course of a few years. He will have done that multiple times.
so he's a
That's
brilliant
crazy.
masterer of like he's
Yeah,
a
Yo,
Sky is
conductor.
like
keep that dude
Yeah.
happy. Keep him
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
yeah.
hey, one thing I caught during all of that last conversation is there were a couple points where all 3 of you said like that's when I knew. And then RJ said that's when I knew. Nick said that's when I knew. Ali said that's when I knew we had something. But that, if you followed along, everybody, that was a while after these guys have been together. And like that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy about music is you could be putting in all this time for so long.
Yeah.
And then one day you're like, oh, that's what it is. If you notice, all 3 of them said at different times in their stages. So like tell me,
Mm-hmm.
what was that like? What's that like being together? I don't know if a lot of people ever get this insight of being in a band, writing music, playing shows like that. It is absolute work. It is absolute
I
work.
Yeah.
I'll say another one for me that like outside of like writing and playing music, but it was just like, no, these are like 2 dudes that like I can depend on. Was like we went to Atlanta for the issues farewell shows,
Mm,
and it was like just the process of us getting there to the airport, and like now we gotta figure out the Airbnb, or now we gotta where we're gonna eat, or how we're moving around together. It was just like
right.
that for me, that was another like, okay, now this is roadworthy. Like these are some dudes. Like we've been hanging
Like we
out, we've
could do
been
this.
playing. Yeah, but it was like we're surviving on the road together.
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point
yeah,
because it's one thing to show up at somewhere and play some instruments together. It's a whole nother ball game.
yeah,
Uh, coordinating, being here, doing this. Oh, now we got to fly out. Now, okay, we got to be here at this time. That's
yeah.
you know,
And overarching, just being like a cool dude, like being a guy. Like it's hard to do that when you're not in like your regular space. And like especially when you're like balancing 3 different people's energy or however many people are in your band. But like
right.
for me, that
And
was another one where it's like, yeah, like we're some guys, like we could do this.
Right.
right. And you guys like have like a lot of similar, but 3 distinct different backgrounds of music. And
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
at first, Ali played guitar, Nick played bass or whatever. Like, and then now oh no, this is what we need. Like,
You guys need to do a guitar. Hear me out. Sorry.
oh boy,
Hit me.
oh
You're
boy.
welcome for this in advance. You guys need to do like bass guitar throw swap mid song, where you guys just one
I've
plays the
thought
guitar,
about
the other
doing that,
then you're playing
but I just
bass.
don't know. I don't know if I want to play bass for HUE songs. Like playing metal bass. But like HUE,
It's
like,
for the
honestly,
show,
I've been
Nick.
thinking about this lately, and it's really
Hey,
kind of
for
like
the gram, Nick, for the gram.
it's almost like being
For the
like a
Dude
Man, I
Network.
church
thought you were
musician.
Mr. Thumbs, man. For the thumbs.
You said what? Church
I
music?
mean, it'll do it. I mean, I
Church
definitely do it. Like, we can definitely do it. We can, like, we'll throw them back one time. We would just have to, like, I don't know, write a song like
Yeah.
that. Like, I don't know,
Would have
because
to be-
Ali plays with his hand. I play bass with a pick, but I also play
Y'all could-
guitar, fingerstyle.
y'all
I also
could do
play
it
with the pick.
on
I do
other
all the
side.
stuff on guitar, but on bass, it's like I can do the hands because it's like but a lot of like my hours on bass was like playing with the pick and like being a
what's
death
wild?
metal bass player.
right,
what?
right.
If it wasn't the first song, our first song has similar parts. That would be probably like a song where it could have happened, but like I like the song. I kind of like playing, like, because I didn't think I was gonna
I get it, dude. I
play
get it.
bass at the same time. I didn't think this was gonna happen. So now I'm doing it. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm kind of I'm too invested. I'm just trying to get good at it.
You are
Right.
literally too invested.
Oh,
Hey, congratulations, bassist for life.
for life.
That's
What's
I'm saying.
crazy
You
is
got it.
both bands I've been in, the first one, or let me say the two real bands I've been in, like where we actually did shit, not just like got together and did dumb stuff.
Jammed out in
But
the garage.
right, but the first two bands where we actually like tried and wrote songs together, I played bass and sang. Now I never really touched the bass. I grew up playing guitar and piano. Like the only other instruments I played were piano and trumpet. Like never touched the bass. And then when we revamped that band, we asked another friend of ours who's never played a bass, who was a guitarist, to play bass.
Jesus. I mean, why don't you just go, hey, Allie.
No, it's just
Ali,
funny.
Anybody
It's
can play
funny how
bass.
that
That's
happened.
what John's saying, man. Like, it's a devalued.
If he can do it,
Nick
anybody
don't
can do it.
No,
That's why Nick don't want to play it, man. It's too easy. Too easy. You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Have you ever heard real bass players play the bass? Ain't no guitarist doing that. Trust me,
Yeah,
I'm
bass
telling you,
players are in a
favorite
league.
bassist of mine,
I feel
hands
that.
down, Anti-Flag. Number two.
Bro, have you ever heard Les Claypool from Primus play bass? Like the guy
Yeah,
does
I mean, dude,
sounds.
Yeah,
The guy
I
does
mean, they're on the
sounds
same-
you can't even imagine.
Okay, you're gonna see the Primus in the fall. Yeah, I like Primus' bass, but I was
Coheed,
opposed.
Cambria,
I like
baby.
Coheed
I'm
and
just
Cambria.
saying. I'm just
That'd be a good
Coheed. Oh
That'd be a
man,
good show. They had a song called
They're-
"Welcome Home."
they're incredible live,
They
dude.
did.
They're incredible.
Little
live.
different.
Hey,
I've
you know what?
actually never seen them live, unfortunately, but it's
Oh,
never
I'm
too late.
Dude, their
It's never
acoustic
too late.
performances to me are more impressive
Oh,
than the
dude,
metal.
so
dude.
intimate.
The way
so
that
sick.
lead singer, the way that he shreds an acoustic, it is
It's-
absolutely
Claudio.
sickening.
dude. Yeah,
Claudio,
You ever seen their
dude,
like? Have you guys ever seen their like random pop-ups where they would show up at Comic Cons and like show up in crowds and just pull out their instruments and start playing?
Do you know why?
I've never seen him do that, but that's sick.
Do you know?
I've seen like the.
Do you know why?
I'll send you the video. I'll send it to you.
You know why they do that? Because
'Cause they're paid?
because Coheed and Cambria, their name are characters in like a.
Oh yeah, I'm hip. I know Amory Wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I definitely don't know
Dude,
like
and-
the depth
dude,
of all the lore, but I do know it's like an entire thing.
Yeah,
I'm out of it.
dude.
I'm out.
Oh, it's crazy.
I lose.
Claudio,
Prize fighter.
He's got a big brain, bro. And just so you
yeah.
know, I don't know how it is now, but back in the day when you used to be able to see him, like he would walk around the crowd afterwards, and I've drank beers with him.
He's probably over that now.
cool-ass
He's like
band,
a
dude.
dad and
Yeah, they're
Oh yeah, I'm
freaking-
sure it's way
they're
more chill
wild.
now. I'm sure it's way more chill now.
yeah, for sure. He's chilling.
Hey,
I
how
have to
about
watch that's on YouTube.
how about that? How about the guys from HUE? Like, if you catch them at a live show, you think those guys would drink a beer with us or hang out?
Yeah, we'd be like right there.
I'm certainly drinking a beer with you.
All right,
My
yeah,
man.
let's
Yeah,
go.
My man.
Garage beer. Gotta say it.
I don't have any beer near me, but
No, that's all right, man. I
No,
should have
we're
gave
all
along the memo, man. Yeah, we drink every Friday. It's literally like we work, and this is like. Well, I'll say before we get you out of here, though, it's really cool hearing your guys' story. And there is, podcasting and music is night and day difference, but there are some similarities. And
yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
you guys talking about like when it's with your squad, someone you can depend on. And like in the podcasting world, like man, like these two dudes, it started out with just me doing the solos, and then like needed the team, and it's having that core around you is everything, man. So I'm
Mhm.
definitely excited that you guys are just like you guys are in it for the long haul, man, because the music is killer, and there's nothing
It
worse than a
is.
band not sticking out that has really good music. So real excited about that. And before we send you guys out of here, we have a question, and it pertains to us. And we're all big barbecue guys. We're all known to throw around on the smoker a little bit. So that being said, do they prefer homemade barbecue or drive-through barbecue? Which I think we know the answer, but we gotta ask it.
Yeah,
I,
homemade. Honestly, homemade
said
anything any day.
homemade barbecue or
no,
drive.
my answer is more complex. I need North
Oh,
Carolina
shit.
barbecue.
Let's
Oh, shit.
go.
North
Yeah, I was about
Not
Carolina
to
South
barbecue.
Carolina. That South Carolina stuff's
Close
garbage.
North
enough.
Carolina
Close
barbecue.
enough.
The east side of North Carolina. That's where my barbecue needs to
I'll
come from.
change your
Oh,
mind.
he's
That's
Okay.
crazy.
specific to the
Oh,
south.
Damon, South Carolina here. Uh-oh,
We
RJ.
get because I'm
Uh-oh.
right
Hey,
here in South Carolina. We can make it happen.
We might have done a thing. We might have done
both
no,
both of
man.
my parents from North Carolina. Like I grew up, like that's my second
Okay.
home. So
Okay.
Did we
Okay.
just
Okay.
become
He's
best
he's
friends?
grandfathered in.
yeah,
Grandfather
I
clause,
need that. I
grandfather
need that. I
clause,
need that vinegar,
grandfather
baby.
clause.
I
All
got
right.
you.
Okay. Favorite barbecue item. We'll start with Nick. We'll go left to right. I mean, you're getting you got the full spread, man. We cooked everything for you. What are you getting? We got
Oh
brisket,
man.
ribs, chicken, pulled pork.
I could definitely get down with like a nice, like, some good drums, like some good chicken. Like, what I'm saying, like the nice marinade,
Oh,
just
okay.
yes,
fall
sir.
off the bone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let Johnsy cook for you. You won't get him till the next day.
Oh, my
Man,
God, dude. Here we go.
I,
things take
I
Guys,
like
time.
the
Slow and steady.
I
so
like the
Ali, what are you going with?
I was gonna say I was like I'm a weird person. I was on some like really healthy eating during the pandemic. I've been on that ever since. Like I was almost like vegan.
Oh,
Now I'm
that's right.
like now I'm kind of like on some pescatarian type stuff. But one time I had a like pulled like almost like it's in the style of a pulled pork sandwich, but it was jackfruit. It was a barbecue jackfruit like
Mm-hmm.
taco type situation. So I've been on the barbecue jackfruit ever since. But it's funny because like I'm always for both types of barbecue. Like not necessarily the drive through, but I meant like as far as the Carolina versus like the Texas barbecue. Like I like both. It depends on the day. But yeah, I
Hey,
love like
Ninja,
good barbecue, man.
if we ever get to cook
There's
for
nothing
you
wrong with
guys, I promise
yeah.
I'll cook you a jackfruit. I'll smoke you a jackfruit.
Yeah.
But
No worries. No worries,
Okay,
homie. I
whatever. I
got
don't give
you.
a damn.
that was fire.
I got you. I got it.
Fire.
We'll let Johnsy cook the jackfruit, man. I got the brisket. Like, RJ, what are you going with, man? We'll let you guys get out of here, man. We took
I
up
need
more of your
the
time than we
North.
said we would.
I need the North Carolina whole hog and
Oh,
pick that baby off of the carcass.
I knew
That's
where he
what I
was
need.
going.
He said, I need
I don't want anything else. Give me some coleslaw on the side. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a piece of bread if you got it. I'll take the hush puppies
Preach.
if you got it.
Hush
Preach.
puppies, yeah. Hush puppies.
Little,
I
little,
lived in
little Texas Pete. Little Texas Pete. You know what I'm saying? That's
okay.
all I
A good
need.
hush puppy don't need
Mm.
nothing, in my opinion. But
I can't tell you the amount of times in my life that's what was dinner in my house. That's just,
Shit, hell yeah.
that's what it is.
hey,
Get
I
the
can't tell you how many
Yeah,
times I
bro.
went to Long John Silver's when I was broke in college. I got to get 12 hush puppies for $1.99, man. I was like,
Hey
that'll
man,
work.
you gotta get it how you
Throw
live.
some of them extra crispies in there too.
Oh, for real.
Nick, did we get yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand I mean, I didn't throw out the whole spread. I can definitely get down with like like the I don't know if it's like the barbecue style mac and cheese. I don't know if
Yep.
that's like accurate.
Mac
But
and
like for
cheese
me, it's
bowl,
like
hell yeah! Oh, it's a
like
thing.
mac and cheese,
Smoked mac and cheese,
barbecue, like,
absolutely.
yeah, it gets ridiculous.
It gets real crazy.
Yeah,
All the best ways
I don't know. A
up.
lot of time I'm into like the sides and stuff, so like deviled eggs and stuff like that'll be there.
Oh,
and, like,
we're
you know,
side guys over
Dude,
here.
yeah,
yeah,
side,
I'm getting
yes.
with it because I used to be a
They say in a-
vegetarian for a minute too, and then I kind of like eased back into it. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
like when I was younger and I was like, you know, it was like full guns blazing. I could get down with like a good, like, you know what I'm saying, like rack of ribs, like if it was, you know, done right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still working on my rib game, man.
Yeah,
I've been working on things.
before I went
All about
super
the
healthy,
rub.
man, the barbecue meatballs was crazy, man.
Yeah, Eduardo.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, he's from Texas. You know, of course he's going to
Yeah.
sign off on Texas Pete. Come on. No, he's from Arizona. Same
But you know,
deal.
Texas Pete is bottled in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Absolutely.
Little known
There you
fact.
go,
Yep.
LJ.
Is it?
Nope.
Yes,
I
it
have
No
is.
a
wonder
bottle.
I don't.
Yes.
No wonder I hate Texas
Has
Pete.
zero
That's why it's everywhere in North Carolina. Like it's like salt, pepper, Texas Pete. Like,
That is
That's
so
right.
funny. I honestly, it's one of them things, man. You just that son of a bitch. He nailed that marketing. I'm going to take a class from Texas Pete. Hey, you guys, thank you so much. Like I said, we went
thank
15
y'all,
minutes
man.
longer than we said we would, but I'm so glad you gave it to us because we're cutting this thing off. Let's be honest, we're cutting this thing off. We could have kept on going.
Yeah, because
But we're going to get you guys back when that next single comes out, man. You guys are always welcome here. Anytime you guys ever have anything big going on, you need a place to promote it, get a hold of us, man. You're always welcome here. We're really thankful for the opportunity and home.
Thank y'all, man.
I mean, it's
Y'all for
awesome. I
having
don't
us.
even know. I hate to even
Yeah,
like blow.
dude.
I feel like I'm just like
Seriously,
kind of doing this to you
congratulations
guys
on the
right now,
release.
but that song is awesome. Yeah.
Dope.
Seriously.
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Thank you.
Support,
Appreciate it.
man.
Everybody go check out, just on YouTube. Trust me, you type in HUE-home, it'll pop up top result. People are finding out about
sure.
it. It's
That was a
not buried
problem
in
that
the
we had for the
algorithm.
past 2 days,
Nope.
but it's good now. It'll pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It popped up.
All right.
I saw you guys got over 1,000 plays today, man. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
No, dude,
hey,
seriously.
Everyone.
Love it.
As-
Can't wait to hear more. We
Mhm.
just need more Hue. More Hue. More Hue.
Yeah, we're doing this for humanity, man.
Yeah, it's for the humanity.
There we go.
Preach
All
it,
right.
brother.
Oh, hey,
Music,
everybody
music is for the people. I love it.
Yeah, man.
on Instagram at Who Dat Band, HUEDAT Band. Not the name of the band, just their play on words, as they would say on Instagram. And
That's our hand
but
everywhere, just to keep it
Yeah.
simple.
but just go find them out and follow along for their music dates. Sounds like the live shows are awesome, and watch them grow here, guys. You guys were lucky to catch them here early, and we're hoping to have them back when they just keep doing the damn thing because they're definitely doing it. We're going to take a commercial break right after this, but first and foremost, dudes and dudettes, thank you so much. Hugh, is it Hugh or HUE?
It's
huge.
Hugh. Okay.
It'll
Yeah.
probably
Hugh.
it'll be HUE at some
Sorry,
point.
man. I didn't know it was all cap and it threw me off. All right, dudes and
And I
dudettes.
feel it.
Dudes and dudettes,
Gotcha.
thank you guys so much to you.
Thanks for
All
having
right,
Nick,
we'll be right
RJ,
back.
Allen,
bro.
thank you guys
Messages.
so much.
Thank you guys.
Very
That
cool.
was
Yeah, man, it's a
freaking
pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Awesome. Keep in touch. I'll keep in touch with you for sure. 100%.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Got you.
Yeah, have a good night.
Thank
man,
you.
y'all
Have a good
too.
weekend. Let's rock it. Let's do
Yeah,
this thing.
man.
Got
All
you.
right.
Later, y'all.
Sweet.
Later.
Later. All right, and we'll get here to the commercials. I know it's a little bit over what we were going to do, but you can't cut that off. You
Hey,
can't cut
man.
You
it off.
can't, yeah.
No,
You
I
can't.
say you
I
can't
cut it
cut
off. I was ready to
man.
go till 10:30. I was
Yep.
ready.
10:30.
ready
I
to
was
say
supposed to say
F the
11
other thing
o'clock.
we
What are
have
you
to
Yeah, I was
talking
like, I was going to say like, fuck Sunday. We'll
Yeah.
play an old show.
Because I was
Bro,
gonna say
I was
that-
right there with you. So don't even feel guilty.
I had a
That
few
was
I
more
doubt
questions.
Damon would have been upset
I
about
know.
that.
We didn't even get to talk about who they signed with, like
Hey,
their genre identification, like any of it. So
Just so you
Yeah.
know, we started tapping into some of these questions, but yeah, none of mine either.
mm-mm.
So
well, let's roll this commercial here.
We'll
and
have
let's
to get him back.
Yeah, we'll get the commercial here, and we got like 5-10 minutes before we wrap this thing up here.
Yeah.
We got
Right.
we got a lot of future dates already booked, so we'll go over our future schedule. Some
There
big
you go.
names. Really excited. Booked another one this morning. I'm excited to go over with you guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's
Here we
take this
go.
commercial break, and we'll go over the future schedule before we wrap this thing up. Thank you guys.
2 minutes. We'll be right back.
All right, we're mid-show, but it's time for us to have a beer break. Some of us don't have a fridge by our fingertips during this thing, so drink a garage beer, and we'll be right back after this message.
If the crime is low in your neighborhood, I probably won't go there. So I'm probably not allowed there. That's the difference.
There it is. There it is.
I'm pretty sure I still got a record. I'm pretty sure I still got one.
Me either, Lee.
We best friends?
Yeah, and we have wieners.
And we both have wieners?
Yeah.
Is that why we're best friends?
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's time.
So, woo! Here we are.
It's time.
Oh boy. Don't click it. Here we are.
It's too late.
Welcome everyone to another foodie show. Oh boy.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate everybody for stopping through.
Yeah, now I'm really concerned what we needed to talk
Nah, you good. It's golden. We got it.
All right.
MST Sauce Company out of Tiffin, Ohio. Also, award-winning dry rub. Absolutely crushed it at the recent NBBQA, especially with the dry rub here and some of the other amazing sauce flavors. I got some pork nuggets here. I got some creamy garlic parm here I'm going to try out, as well as some of the other flavors here. I got some of my favorites. You know, this is the Griff sauce. It also has it in potato chips. The hot garlic parm is also a new one. We have the dry rub ranch and even a limited eclipse. You can watch the total eclipse up in Tiffin, Ohio on April 8th, and they have a nice cool bottle to commemorate that. And another one that performed really well at MBBQA, the Garcasian. But let's try the creamy garlic parmesan. Hope the show doesn't suck, but cheers. Back to the show.
Woo!
Just made it know, like, yeah, this isn't going to be long because there's really nowhere to go up from that. So,
Dude,
that was
you know
awesome.
what? This is one of the things, and you know, it just reminded me of growing up, like going to Warped Tour and some of these concerts. Like, I got stuck in this weird groove where we literally met like every band we saw for like half a year, like and we were going to shows like once, twice a month out in the Bay Area and stuff. And that's one thing I will never get tired of is hanging out with the actual artists. Like, don't get me wrong, I love standing in the crowd and being part of the show. Live shows, if you're a music fan, you ain't never been to a live show, I don't know how you call yourself a music fan, period.
Right.
I can say I've been. I do not. Now, you guys know, I am not big music concert guy.
Well,
Right.
now hold on a second. When I was
here's what I think. I've been to the shows where I can say, like, I've experienced at a high level. I've done some stadium shows. It's just too many people, man. It's just I don't like. I that's why I don't even like people. I'm like this massive Browns fan. I don't go to Browns games. It's too many drunk idiots. I can't stand it.
True.
Love you, honey. Have a good night. Everyone wave at Alyssa. Everyone's waving. Hey, good luck. Make money.
See ya.
We're poor. Sell it all.
No, but like that's why like and granted, I the bands I was in, we weren't even close to half of what these guys are doing.
I would just be happy to jam out one night, like play 3 songs with somebody and not suck, and like around a campfire, and like that would be like sweet.
Why didn't you say something, bro? That could have happened in freaking September last year.
I wasn't ready. Now we had HUE on, and
you
now I'm like
wasn't
ready.
ready.
Yeah, I wasn't
Dude,
ready.
I can play songs that you know every word to. I guarantee that. That's it. But
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have a feeling like that music video for that song, it will never sound better.
yeah, of course, Damon the Fed's gonna be. I mean, Damon, our buddy, is gonna be going like this to that comment.
Hey,
I remember
Fun
so
fact.
much secondhand at these concerts these days.
Fun fact.
Well,
It's
you know,
so
that
great.
was the thing, man. That was like I couldn't imagine going now because people were blazing it up in 04 like it was.
It's
Like, it was
so
No, check this
wild.
out. I was born in '85. When I was 11,
You're a baby.
you can do that math. So
Born in
what is that?
88.
96.
You a baby.
My Uncle Chuck. Uncle Chuck,
Rest in
I
peace.
love you. No,
I had an Uncle Bob.
I don't know. I was just going with
no,
it. I
no,
thought
no. Uncle Chuck is
Jesus,
very much
Damon.
alive. Very much
God, that's a B. That's a B.
hey,
That's a B.
I thought that's where
Uncle
she was
Chuck,
going. I love you, Uncle Chuck.
You already know you're my favorite. And like this
I
guy,
took it as a shout out. There was never at one point that I think Uncle Chuck was dead. There was never.
I didn't know where he was going.
Damon
I was
just
just
going
rolling.
right down the fucking hole, man.
but he took me, like him and I used to talk about nothing but music and compare music libraries and stuff. And then he took me to my first concert. It's ZZ Top at Arco Arena, an arena show. Now, granted, I'm not the hugest ZZ Top fan. Excuse everybody who's like a diehard. But that was my first contact high, 100%.
I don't think I ever got a contact high
So
because anybody
many
that was
people were
smoking at my face,
smoking
I just
weed.
did the thing.
Well, then years later, when I went to concerts, I became the ground zero for the contact high, for sure.
Well,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that when I was doing the
when I
work,
saw
I
Andre
was
Nicotina, bro, we were burning and turning, baby.
Dude, I remember
Burning.
those were the days when it was like you actually had to struggle to find a joint, man. You had to know plugs. Well, at least where I lived. Well, you were over close to Humboldt County, man. You always had access. But over here in Ohio,
Hey, California still produces some of the most.
I remember that ride up to Warped Tour. Everyone's like, man, I wish we could have found a joint. We were all broke and spent all our money on Warped Tour, but so we probably couldn't, like, no one wanted to give us a joint. But yeah, we couldn't even get high on Warped Tour day back in. This was like junior. This
dude,
is like
that's
junior in high
unacceptable.
school age, man.
I know, bro.
Because I remember I was just a bag boy at Baltic IGA making $5.15 an hour. My paycheck for 2 weeks was like $88, man. So
Hey, listen, my homie, I had a
Just
homie.
$88.
Hey, shout
yeah,
out.
I remember that shit because that's what.
Shout out to one of the most gangster motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. And I'm not going to say his name. This dude worked for the
Yeah, because Damon will think he's dead.
Yeah, Uncle Chuck. No, Uncle Chuck's the most gangster.
Uncle Chuck's still dead.
Dude, he was a mailman. Right after we graduated high school, he became a mailman. And you could buy, if you could text him while he was on his route, and you could purchase $5 joints, bro. And these weren't no bitch ass joints, dude. Like we'd always buy two for $10, and it was for sure a $20 sack of weed rolled up in these fats. And he would just be like, "Hey, this, I'm delivering mail this area. Meet me at this address." And you just show up, and he drops the mail in the mailbox. You walk up to the other side as he's getting in, and he would hand it to you. Boom, done. $5 joints, baby, all day long.
We went from an awesome band interview from this in 10 minutes time. Like, that's what happened.
It goes hand in hand, bro. I'm sorry.
That's stereotyping. And not every musician's a stoner.
I didn't say they were. I'm talking about concerts.
No.
That's what we were talking about.
Okay, we were talking about first-hand contact. Okay.
We were talking about.
We were talking about contact high.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let it go.
You got confused because
don't get upset, man. I'm just covering our bases.
I apologize. You're getting upset now. I apologize.
Here we go.
Still mad. Still
here
mad.
We go.
FED, Alphabet Boys. I'm just making sure we're good.
Yeah, Alphabet Boy.
I didn't give that lifestyle up.
I've never heard that.
No, you ain't never heard Alphabet Boys?
If I've heard it, I never put two and two. I'm sure I've heard it, but I never put.
I've said it like 4 times on this show to Damon.
Yeah, like 100.
Hey Tracy, this don't mean nothing, man. You need to go up to Michigan. They'll literally put it on billboards. Home with a $35 ounce, man. You need to go up. To Michigan.
No. See, but Tracy, calm down. Because they didn't sell it by the ounce back then, and you know it. You bought 2, 3, and 4-finger lids, baby.
Oh, that's right.
They weren't called out. They were called lids. I want a 4-finger lid. That was your ounce.
Yep.
That's what we was busting them guys.
If it was Brick Bud, you barely.
Whoa! B. Bro,
what happened? I missed it. I missed it.
Affirmative confirmation. I hit B. God, I still got it, bro. I can still sniff out them coppers.
Knew
Damon,
it.
that was the greatest moment of my life on this show. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
All right. So, upcoming shows. Next
Yes.
Friday, we have Goot Cosplay on.
Hold on. Yep, there we go.
Okay, we got Goot Cosplay on. He was when I was doing the Body Wrong podcast, he was on there.
Body
He's
wrong. What the?
yeah. Still going strong. Still a great show. Still want everybody to go watch it.
It
But
really is a good show, folks.
Tony had
Yeah, it
to
is.
put all his eggs in the Dude Network basket. Best of luck to those guys. It wasn't fair for me to be part-time when there was guys in there that were really trying to make it, and it was definitely possible. So I let them focus on that. We're focused on here. Wasn't expecting to do a public body wrong divorce speech, but there's that. Fuck you, Burley. And no one laughed. Damn.
No.
You guys left me hanging on that one. I mean,
I
Jesus.
thought we were getting real. I thought we were getting
No,
real.
no, I
mean,
love
yeah,
Burley. I
I thought
love
you were laying on
Burley.
that
I would
for a
I
minute.
know,
never,
but I thought
honest,
there
I
was
would
like a
never factually say that about Brother Burley.
Listen, you're taking it wrong again. This is the third time tonight. And Damon,
I do
correct
it
me if
every
I'm
week.
wrong. Oh, three-time.
Three-time wrong interpreter of feelings.
When you said, "Oh, I wasn't expecting to do a public body wrong divorce," that's when I was like, "Oh, we're getting serious." So
Oh,
everything after that, I was like, "He's just getting through his moment."
Well, I know there's people that watch both,
Dude,
and I just
you don't
don't want
gotta-
any loose
you don't
ends
gotta
of why isn't Tony on it anymore.
You don't gotta tell me you love Burley. I fucking love Burley, so I don't care.
If you hate Burley, we don't like you either.
You suck as a human being.
Yep. Because anybody that takes that man serious doesn't deserve
Burley
to
has
breathe the
literally
same air.
dedicated his life to the entertainment of the public. So, if anything, you should be grateful to what you see from Burley. I said it.
All the people that tune in to watch,
he's
like
ever gonna get right there.
all
That's
the
the
people,
best plug
that's
he's
it.
ever
That was
gonna
too
get right
much. I didn't say that. John's.
I feel like I should have went like this a minute ago, but it's out there.
I mean, how much? I hope the check's in the mail, brother.
Well, I'll talk to him.
Okay, so we have Goot Cosplay on next Friday. Movie critic. We're going to talk about upcoming movies coming out this summer. We've never had a movie critic on.
cool is
Goot
that,
is
folks?
awesome. He's living out. He's good old Virginia, West Virginia, not too far from the DMV. But if anybody is watching, is Delaware, Maryland Valley. That's what DMV means.
Right.
Anybody wanting to know that?
I was
but
gonna
then
bring that up.
Yep, and then we have the 17th is still Nick Weary. We got Nick Weary coming on as he prepares for the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest Championship. He's coming to Cleveland.
Oh, strong dude.
And if you don't know who Nick
myself,
Weary is, you can go back and watch the episode where we interviewed Nick Weary.
Yep, and we had a hot dog contest where I smoked everybody. And then
throw out that Vienna.
Hey, standard size. Those are Dalton Farms beef. They were just better than yours. Sorry.
All of a sudden they were Dalton Farms. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, you know I'm never gonna miss a plug for shit.
Edward, your check better be in the mail for that one, buddy.
Yeah, that's Rebecca. That one's for Rebecca. She runs that show, and he'll tell you.
Well, we had them on. We know. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that one.
I wish we could record. I wish we had a recording of like the pre-show behind the stage where they thought they were muted, but they really weren't. I wanted that.
Agreed.
No, it wasn't that bad. I just wanted to pick on them. But then also, the 31st we have open. There is an invite out. Haven't heard back yet, but it is a company that has been a long time since you've seen him on the Dude Network. Before Johnsy and Damon were ever in the picture. And then on the 7th, super excited for this one. Big Ed is coming back. We are doing a limited collab series with the Bass Angler Magazine tour for the rest of the year. Big Ed is going to come on, their MC, and he is going to be bringing some unbelievable, massive names in the fishing and outdoor and regular industry over. He is a very well-connected guy, and he delivered on June 7th as 2017 Bass Angler Hall of Fame inductee. Well, freshwater fishing Hall of Fame inductee. You might have saw him on every freaking Walmart fishing aisle as a child, Shaw Grigsby. 9 career Bassmaster tournaments, qualified for 4 FLW Tour championships, which only had like 20 fishermen in it, I believe, and with over $2.5 million in career winnings. Absolute stud, and that was probably his beer money for how much he made on those fishing hooks at Walmart and Strike King. So we are going to have one of the household names of 90s and 2000s fishing, a 40-year angler pro.
Take that, Bill Dance.
On our show. I mean, that's
whoa. Easy. We're still trying to get them all.
I apologize. We do have the 24th book. We don't have the 31st book yet. The 24th is going to be
oh boy.
Keith Potter, lobster fisherman.
Oh,
if you guys have watched, he was on the boat with the main guy that gave the boat and the barnacles to the there was a falling out
on TikTok.
There was a falling out. Keith was a once captain. We're not going to talk about that. We're strictly going to talk lobster fishing with one of the biggest names in lobster fishing on social media. Lobster down the Gloucester Bay, eating a hot dog at the bar.
Lobster.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my God. Yeah. Shaw's coming on, man. How about that, Terry? Awesome. Yeah. So Shaw will be on the 7th. On the 24th will be Keith Potter, a lobster fisherman. And then we already have the 7th booked up with Shaw Grigsby. And then I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to get us bigger names here. We've had some awesome guests, but I think we have earned the right to crank it up a little notch. I'm going to personally put a little more effort into getting more guests like HUE, like some household, like some really cool names. We've already had cool, but I'm ready to get into some, I think we deserve to interview some really.
We're ready to get into some things and some
stuff.
stuff.
Yes. And we still love all our other.
You felt that. I saw that. You felt that.
Yeah, I mean, I was with you, bro. I got your back.
Well, with getting HUE and Shaw and then Keith Potter, I was like, man, we can get these guests. So we're going to get them. We're going to bring them over. We're going to keep this thing growing. But we got to go because we got another show to record tonight. Because Johnson's got to work like 30,000 days in a week.
Yeah, something like that.
Thank you guys.
It is
awesome
my fault.
Show. Great job.
Dude, you know what? No.
I'm not even mad because I've got to be a part of the show for the last 3 weeks.
Thank you, Tony, for booking something that we could all nerd out on together.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we figured out we need to do more music.
Clearly. So big screen for a big thank you to the head honcho, the boss man of the network.
Let's go.
Tony
TDN music could happen at some point in this world. We got TDN outdoors. We got beers, bourbon, and booze. All these playlists. So if you have some other ideas, you want some bands you think we can get, 740-673-0251. That is the hotline. It does not come straight to me, but if you want to try to mess with me at 3 in the morning, give it a call and leave a voicemail. We'll listen.
That's right.
We will work on the fellas being able to have access to that. Currently, I'm the only one right now.
I'm fine with that. I don't want to.
Yeah, of course you are. Well, I am COO. That's an operational.
Yeah, you are operations officer.
I know.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course you.
You know who doesn't have to do that? An EVP.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you heard it here first. No matter how long I've been here.
Yeah. But no, seriously, guys. Like, help us out.
What
if
song?
You're listening to this,
what song do you want to hear? That's my question to that.
Let me take these off first.
What song do you want to hear?
Special request on the hotline. On the hotline.
All night
long.
Nailed it.
See, they got it. It's already done. We didn't even plan that.
I came in. I read your lips. I could
Dude,
hear you so loud through that. I was like,
that. Hey, I gotta say, and I'm not trying to sound weird, but that one turned me on. That one fired me
Yep.
up a little bit, boys.
No diddy.
That
all right.
No diddy.
Well, let's carry this momentum over to another foodie show with everybody can
Damon.
watch these same vibes again on Sunday night at 9:00. As I don't even know what are we even talking about tonight. Did we go over
Hey,
that demo?
they're gonna hold on. They're gonna have to tune in Sunday to find out.
Ooh, mystery meat. Love it.
Right. Just
All
like
right.
McDonald's, we're serving up millions. Let's go.
All right. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks to MST Sauce Company as always for
I just
helping
put
us
in a
out
huge
here. Saul
order
Terry
because
got his.
it's the best sauce ever.
And
Period.
Roberts is coming. It should be in the mail because it was sent the same day. That
And
there we go. There we go. All right. Well, for everybody, it's
Boom. Dust Eddie got
closing
some MST today, too.
time.
Hey, awesome. That was for I threw out a thing. I sang a song. He guessed exactly what movie it was from. Immediately sent it to the text hotline, and that's what happened. He got a cool MST package. So
There it is. Boom.
There we go. Well, we gotta get out of here.
Time for you to
Open up
go
the
home,
doors
but you
and
can't stay here. I know who
who
would
would
take me home.
want to take me home? I